maybe I forget, and my heart starts vanishing, and suddenly I see that I can't break free. I'm slipping through the cracks of a dark eternity with nothing but my pain and the paralyzing agony to tell me who I am, who I was. Uncertainty enveloping my mind till I can't break free. And maybe it's a dream, maybe nothing else is real, but it wouldn't mean a thing if I told you how I feel. So I'm tired of all the pain, of the misery inside, and I wish that I could live feeling nothing but the night. You could tell me what to say, you could tell me what to do, but I doubt that I would care, and my heart would never know. If I make another move, there'll be no more turning back, because everything will change and it all will fade to black. Will tomorrow ever come? Will I make it through the night? Will there ever be a place for the broken in the light? Am I hurting? Am I sad? Should I stay or should I go? I've forgotten how to tell. Did I ever even know? Can I take another step? I've done everything I can. All the people that I see, I will never understand.
So this is Icariga.
Bang tightened his fist upon seeing his ruined hometown. Whenever he closed his eyes, he could see the place he grew up in, but whenever he opened them, the place he saw was totally different.
Boss? You really think you can revive Icariga?
I knew that Master, the people, the city, Icariga of before is already gone. Forever.
Hey, old man.
But when you are actually faced with reality, it's hard.
Whoa, the old man is actually serious? That's something you don't see often.
Hey, Bang took care of us. Why don't you cheer him up, Luna?
What? Why me? Wouldn't it be better to talk man to man, Senna? Yeah, you're clearly the better match.
I won't be fit for that. What am I supposed to say? I wonder what Jubei would say at times like this.
Duh, he would smile gently and pat him on the head. I miss Master Jubei. I want him to pet me on the head too.
Yeah. Then why don't you pet Bang's head, Luna?
What? Why do I have to pet old man's head? That just wouldn't look right.
All right. No point in being so depressed about it. Because Icariga is like this, we need to hang in there. Master has given me a lot. He left me to help you guys. Rather than cry over what we've lost, we need to revive Icariga as soon as possible.
Boss, we'll follow you into hell.
Yeah, we'll do it.
But there's so much to do for revival. Where should we even start? The Crown Prince or revenge for Master? What should I...
Hey, old man!
Oh, are you hungry, apprentice number 3? Unfortunately, we are all out of foodstuffs here. But please bear with me.
It's all good. We're gonna part ways here. That's what I was going to say.
I see. I'm not too worried about you guys, but be careful when you return. No, it's the duty of an adult. I must take you home safely.
We're fine. It's the thought that counts.
Yuck, even the thought is pretty suffocating. But, well, good luck to you guys, too.
All right, apprentice number 3. You guys take care. If anything happens, feel free to come to me.
All right. Later, old man.
They've gone. But this area is a little dangerous for kids.
Should we guard them until they get to the city?
Yes, but make sure they don't see you. Should anything happen, let me know right away.
Yes, sir.
The lackey disappeared like a shadow in the sunlight and followed BlazBlue.
I'm going to give you the task of scouting ahead. Report anything you hear as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
As soon as he nodded, he disappeared as thoroughly as the first. Bang remained alone and stared at his hometown in silence. Bang lifted his head from his long vigil, feeling the presence of someone nearby. A mystical beauty whose sexiness tickled Bang's nose from a distance. Bang rubbed his nose and approached using his instant movement technique.
Whoa! You suspicious man! You're a man! You're dressed like a fop! Like a ridiculous, effeminate fop! How could Ikaraga turn out like this while I was gone?
I can't follow your train of thought, my dear. You may say it's suspicious, but this is my outfit. I'm a Maninishiki, and I take my dance troupe and travel from city to city.
A traveler, huh? You say a troupe, but you're by yourself. What is your business in Ikaraga?
I'm looking for someone. If you know anything.
Hey, you can't fool me with your nonsense. I can tell. You're a spy from the NOL trying to prevent me from reviving Ikaraga.
That makes no sense. Why would a spy dress as flashy as I do?
Ah, this is where I am smart. I was once told by someone very important to me to always expect the unexpected. As such, because you are dressed suspiciously, it must be to avoid the eyes of your enemies.
I suppose you have something of a point. Well then, what if that was the case?
Well, there's only one answer. I, Bang Shishigami, ninja of Ikaraga, will punish you.
I knew you'd say that. Sounds fun. I'm going to let my dance show you how wrong you are.
However, Amani felt like something was off about his speech and conduct.
Dance is the art of war. Blood will boil when you are faced with a powerful opponent. However, maybe I'm a little too excited today? Something to figure out later. Now it's time to enjoy the stage.
Time to beat the fop. Beat the fop for all it's worth. I don't even know what fop is, by the way. No idea. But Bang's reaction was impressive. You're a man. You are a man, right?
The Wheel of Fate is
You're dressed
turning.
like a fop. What has happened to my beautiful city? I mean, he's right.
Action.
Ow! I got a kick to the head. Right. Okay. Gonna kick the fop in the back.
I'll show you.
You know, I used to suck. I used to fight this guy all the time because when I made them eat them.
Expecting that?
I'm sure the reason they made them was because I was uncomfortable every time they used them. No, you pain in the backside. Come on. I want to do this people couple grab thing. Gotcha.
I'll show you.
That is why you always made them, because I'm an idiot and I went straight into all these.
I'll show you.
Yeah, no. Want to get and a little more and grab. God damn it. So close to kicking your ass. Goodbye.
Distortion finish.
I thought you were weak before, but that's quite some skill.
Even a ninja like Bang was amazed at the what the fuck? Phantasmagoric dancing that made up Amani's fighting.
Incredible. I didn't expect that. You're not bad. Not bad at all. A hot-blooded man like you. Though you really should do something about that face.
I too don't like men who dress foppishly, but you seem to be a true Ikaraga man.
Yeah, you too.
All suspicion and animosity was gone. After such an intense battle, nothing but a manly friendship could exist.
I apologize for not being able to trust you, Amane.
It led to a fun dance thanks to the misunderstanding, so don't worry about it.
But, oh, I know. Why don't you at least let me help you find the person you are looking for?
Oh, really? I think I'll take you up on your offer. He's about 12 or 13 years of age. The hair is a beautiful blonde, prettier than any gold, and eyes clearer than the sky. And the biggest information of all is he's more beautiful than the moon and is a handsome boy.
Bang cocked his head and tried to imagine the boy that Amani described.
And the child's name is...
Do you mean Carl?
Yes, that's him. You know of Carl Clover?
Little Carl is my second apprentice. We've traveled much together. So Carl is in Ikaraga? Why is that?
From the looks of it, you don't seem to know his whereabouts. Every time I thought I'd caught up with him, but he is a tease.
I apologize for not being able to help.
If you ever bump into him, tell him about me. Tell him we'll dance on the greatest stage of all.
I sure will, Amane. However, there is something I must do.
All right, I will leave you to it. However, unlike the time that he said he would help me, I sense doubt in him.
Amani understood the kind of person Bang was from their fight. Amani turned around and spoke to Bang.
Well, before I go, just one thing, my dear.
What is that?
I see doubt in him. It's just a hunch. But if you're really doubting something, try visiting your roots.
My roots?
Yes, the root of where your heart belongs. Well, I'll be on my way, Bang Shishigami. I look forward to our next meeting.
This is a Karuga.
She was finally a new Karuga. However, her Karuga was a lot more run down than Bullis had expected. She couldn't help but furrow her brows. She was sure that it would be different in the city, but
Could Relius and Pokonami really come to such a place? I guess I've come too far to turn back now. Better worry about finding a place to sleep and gathering what information I can.
search a little more.
You're...
Oh, are you talking to me?
Oh, nothing. My apologies. You looked similar to someone I... But can't be. I've mistaken you for someone else.
Oh, come now, my dear. Are you saying that there are others that look like me? If that's the case, I'd like to invite them to my parties.
That's not what I meant, but I guess I'll tell you my story as an apology. It's just a chapter in my past. You're still curious.
Good enough for me.
About 10 years ago, I was a child then living with mercenaries. One day the captain said we were gonna learn a new routine for our close quarters combat. So we brought an instructor in. It was the instructor that resembled you. He said something like, "I heard you guys were the best troop around. I've come to enlighten you further."
I see.
So the instructor looked at our moves and said, "You guys don't even have the basics down," and instructed us to dance around a strange watchtower. Supposedly it was an Eastern dance. It seemed a little weird, but I guess they thought it would help them become stronger. Though at the time I was still young, they let me join the training because the mercenaries were the only family I had.
Well, this story is even more interesting than I thought.
The instructor made everyone train for 3 days and nights straight. Everyone was a trained specialist when it came to combat. Dance was no one's specialty. While the dance became a fight for everyone's survival, the instructor suddenly blurted out, "Damn it! I got the wrong troop!" and left us.
Oh my.
It was hell. I'll never forget the music they played in the background. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but just thinking about it sends chills down my spine.
Well, I suspect that the teacher mistook the term troops and troop. Are you saying that the teacher looked like me?
Affirmative.
That's because it was me.
You're dead meat.
Oh, no, no, no! I had no bad intentions. Rather, I was trying to...
Hold still and let me kill you. I promise it'll be gentle.
I guess I have no choice.
Okay, this is the dumbest backstory I've heard in a while, and he's the dumbest enemy, that I've had to fight in a while.
The Wheel of Fate is
The better
turning.
question, however, how in the
Rebel
fuck do I use bullet?
Action.
Run away.
Lock
I
on.
had this button. Yes, that seems to be a thing. She said lock on when we did it, so that seems to exist. Okay, can I do it there? Yes. Right,
Get ready.
little bit of this, little bit of that. No, you kind of fight like Tao. If Tao had less agility and the range of action. So, Okay, that's what I meant when I said I wanted to hit them. Ow. All that's happening is I'm hitting the fist over and over again with my face.
Set.
Come on.
Dear me.
Get ready.
Come on. You son of a
Get ready.
bitch. Gotcha. Oh, he got me. Okay, no, that didn't work as intended. Right. This, a little bit of that. I get you. I'm reasonably on fire for some reason or another. Grab him. Nope, not falling. Come on. A little bit of this. Try and do this. Nope, didn't work. Okay, I'm still on fire at least. Big pansy. Right. Nope. Come on, you big pink prick. I'm gonna kill you. Got much better range than me.
Get ready.
Just die. Shoot.
The end of my act.
Yeah, reach.
Oh, my dear, you are not bad at all. I'm having fun.
You're not some ordinary performer. I'm not done yet.
Times are tough. We have to protect ourselves. Though if you do any more, you won't get away with it just being a joke.
What?
Can you let go of me now? I figure you can't afford to kill time here either, my dear.
I'm still not satisfied, but I don't have the time to deal with you.
I enjoyed our battle together, my dear. Next time I'd like to dance in another city.
Never.
Oh, what a wonderful day for meeting interesting people.
There's nothing interesting about me.
Your fight has moved me. I sensed the doubts in your heart.
Huh?
You were doubting too. If this advice is unnecessary, I apologize. But when in doubt, it's important for you to listen to your instincts.
Don't mess with me. I don't have any doubts.
Well, my dear, I have to go now. I look forward to our next meeting.
He laughed merrily and left Bullet alone.
What a weird guy.
Alone, Bullet was surrounded by silence so complete that it hurt her ears. Bullet put her hand in her pocket. She took out a single coin.
Go with your instincts, huh? Maybe he's right.
The gold coin twirled and danced in the air.
Heads. I'll start with Kokonoe.
Once rededicated to her task, she moved quickly. She recalled information she'd gathered regarding Kokonoe and started the investigation with a new vigor.
That concludes the results of my last report. And currently, another household who had refrained from taking a side is now supporting Lord Kagura.
One step at a time. We've done well so far, Hibiki. Do you want to take a day off?
The situation can change in the blink of an eye. If you relax too much, you may very well pay the price.
I know, but...
Besides, Lord Kagura, you tend to view things too optimistically, as we can all see by the state of your quarters.
The state of my quarters? How relevant is that right now? I mean, really?
A lot. It is as though you have no sense of time whatsoever. I do hope you realize it's your overly optimistic thinking that has got us into this situation in the first place.
Here goes the lecture.
Don't even get me started on your sleeping cycle.
Oh, were you in the middle of a meeting?
Rescue me, please.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. So, what's the matter?
It's not good news. The Imperator's intervention is starting.
What, are you serious? That's sooner than expected.
A shadow of nervousness appears in Hibiki and Kagura's eye. Kokonoe sucked on her candy as she glanced at their expressions.
Well, the pieces already in play are gonna move in all new ways. Things are gonna get a lot less predictable from here on.
Why must I partner up with you?
We don't have a choice, Dad. If you're by yourself, you'll stand out too much. What's the matter, Dad?
Don't call me Dad too much.
Those are our roles. I'm the adorable daughter that is looking up seether concentrations in various parts of the city for a school project, and you're the doting father that's helping. Right?
Kokonoe, do we really have to do it this way?
If Relius is gonna do something, we should be able to detect it due to seether fluctuation. Stop complaining and get those measurements.
See?
I'm not satisfied. But I suppose I can't help it.
Dad, stop talking funny and help me with my project.
Roger.
Like I said. Hey. This smell.
Makoto tracked the smell to its source with shining eyes, a booth smelling of freshly cooked food.
Those steamed buns look so good. Can I have one? No, 3! I want them so badly.
We cannot just charge things to the expense account that aren't necessary for the mission.
Pop. Pop. Give me 5 of them.
Hey,
Don't get mad. We need to blend in. It's important. It's really good. The best part of this job is to be able to sample each city's culinary delights.
just keep sight of our mission. However, as a father, I am forced to eat.
It looks like Dad is kind of strict.
I don't care how many you eat. As a father, I have to watch your health.
You can't tell me what to do.
It's difficult to be the father of a teenage daughter.
Huh.
What's the matter?
Do you have any family, Tager?
Why do you think that?
I just felt it.
I see.
Tager became quiet and thought on the question.
Unfortunately, I don't know. I can't recall my past.
I'm sorry. Hello? Really? Okay, and? Got it. Roger. Thanks.
What's the matter?
My source tells me that Relius Clover's female assistant walked into Ikaraga.
A woman who works for Relius Clover.
They said female.
I see. I'll call Kokonoe too.